Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the McFarlane Toys, James Cameron's Avatar, Wave 2, The Way of Water, Jake Sully, Neytiri, and Toniwari action figure. So without further ado, let's get started. My first review on the Wave 2 figures are going to be the Navis, or the Avatar figures. We have 3 of them. First, take a look at the packaging. Let me zoom out a bit. The packaging is very similar to Wave 1, with the size and all that, and the display window. The only difference is the artwork to the side. This is more towards the second movie. And here we have Jake Sully. It comes with the stand, because I never use a stand, so I now take it out. Here we have Jake Sully, Reef Battle, and here we have the Avatar logo with like a background. I guess it's a scene from the movie. Jake Sully once again. Here is the back. Jake Sully is riding a new beast. It's called a Skimwing. 22 points of articulation, and here is the blacklight view of this. So yeah, and here just a window display here. So this is the Jake Sully one. And next, here we have Toniwari, identical packaging style. Toniwari, here are Toniwari's, and here's the back. Toniwari is riding the skimmer. And let me just do a peek here to see if they are the same skimmer or if they are different. It's hard to... Oh yeah, see? I think Wave 2, they've only released this skimmer for the time being. But as you can see, this skimmer it's a variant of this. So it's a different color variant. So I assume there's going to be more Wave 2, or Wave 3. There's a Wave 3 possible with this version of skimmer. Possible. All right, and here we have the night light feature, or whatever that it's called, the black light feature. Cool. Yeah, here is Toniwari, and last we have Neytiri. Once again, here Neytiri. This is the Metkayina Reef version. Okay, Neytiri, and here's the back. Neytiri is riding a mountain banshee, Ikran, and here is the black light. That's the word I'm looking at, the black light view. Cool. Awesome. And also one thing to note, Neytiri is riding a different Ikran than from the first movie. So yeah, that is something to note. I think maybe McFarlane Toys is going to release a third Ikran. You never know, because all these beasts looks different. All 3 of these. These looks identical, but they have different color patterns. And this one's definitely different than the other one Neytiri is riding from Wave 1. That one is more green. This one has the blue head. And it's definitely not Jake's Ikran, because Jake's Ikran has the mouth is opened, and also the pattern is different. Jake's Ikran is both green and blue on the head. This is just majority of them is blue. So yeah, excited. I guess there's going to be more beasts coming up, or maybe exclusive beasts to certain stores only. That's possible too, all right, let's move these to the side, and so we can focus on the figure. All right, let me zoom in. Here are the figures. They do not come with much accessories, which I do appreciate in this way, because sometimes they give us extra pair of hands, but it's not that necessary. In addition, you can lose it. All they came with is the weapon. There isn't much accessory going on. And with Toniwari, it comes with this spear. Yeah, the spear has very great details going on. You see every single part is painted with all these wear and tear. Looks amazing. There's Toniwari. And let me see what else. Yeah, Toniwari also comes with this little dagger. Very unique looking dagger. Looks like it's made out of some sort of rock or reef, or maybe even some sort of teeth. Who knows? Looks very unique. And Neytiri is holding her bowl. That is what's coming from. And also Jake Sully comes with a human military gun, and also a, what is it called? Axe. But very unique looking axe as well. Okay, let's take a look at Neytiri first. Here we have Neytiri. Let's go over her in details. Neytiri. It's very similar to her from the first wave. So I'm not going to go into much detail in articulation and all that. You guys can watch my wave 1 video. It's the same identical articulation. The only difference is the design and also the face. I think this one she just she matured up as compared to the first wave figure, because it's been a couple years already. As you can see, she definitely looked more matured up, and she has a different hair beating style as well. And here's the back. But yeah, but majority of this figure is very similar. I think Neytiri, besides the hair style changed, majority of the costume and all that is very similar. And also here is the bow that she's carrying. It's definitely a new style of weapon. That's very different than what she used on the first movie. Yeah. And in terms of black light feature, let's see. I'll do my best to show you guys because I have all these lights on. But here we have a black look at it. Yeah. Here we have all the black light feature. What's awesome is most of these black light features are usually on their face, like the focus on their face. So yeah, if the spotlight goes to the face, it's really cool. There's some on the belly as well, and on arms. And let's see, anything on the back? Nothing going on in the back. Anything under? Nope. Yep. Very nice. I love this figure. I think it's cool. I do like a more mature version of Neytiri. However, what I really wanted to have, if it's possible, I want to have a pregnant Neytiri. We've seen the trailer that she was pregnant at the beginning, you know, and she was trying to shoot an arrow towards someone or something. I think it would be nice to have a pregnant version of Neytiri that will extinct her from the first wave figure by a lot, right? This one isn't a lot different. Yeah, but of course, she's the main character, one of the main characters. I guess you have to get this if you are collecting Avatar to, you know, the Wave of Water figures. However, if you're not, like, if you're just a casual collector and you already have Neytiri from the first wave, I would say out of this 3, and if you cannot have all 3 due to whatever reasons, I think you can pass on Neytiri, to be honest with you, because she isn't that much different. Or you can get this version of Neytiri and skip the first one. You know, if you haven't bought any Neytiri figure yet, maybe just get this one instead of getting the first wave Neytiri from the first movie. Yeah, I just feel this one has a more mature look on her face, definitely. Yeah, but the changes are very minor. Okay, next let's do Jake Sully. Jake Sully is amazing. I think this one definitely has a big difference and improvement as compared to the first one. Again, Jake Sully has 5 toenails as well, and the rest of the body, he's definitely more masculine in terms of body shape and all that. I love the fact that he's wearing like these battle suits, like the human military style battle suits, mixed with Navi, you know, spirits. Looks amazing. We'll come back to the face feature in a bit. Yeah, he got a new hairstyle as well, and here is the face sculpt. Definitely Neytiri has a much more beautiful, I don't know, I like Neytiri's face, the way how Neytiri came out, just a little bit better than Jake Sully. However, Jake Sully does look pretty awesome as well. I do like this, you know, this new haircut. It's very warrior-like and also just very cool. And he's definitely matured up. And yeah, all the details we see there. All these dots, I will show you guys in the black light. I believe those are black light features as well. And he does come with a dagger. Neytiri comes with a dagger as well. Yeah, those are removable as well, just like the first figure. And here we have the gun. I think the gun was all right, the way it's sculpted and all that. It just so. You know, they do give all these wash and a little paint and wash here and there, but just okay as compared to the figure. itself. And that is the only weapon that comes besides the axe. This is the axe. He can hold this axe in fighting or battle, but there is no holster and anything for this axe. So that is kind of weird. But yeah, here's the axe. I don't think I will have him holding the axe. I'm probably just gonna put it back in the package before I lose it. But this is the axe. Very detailed axe. Yeah, in terms of blacklight feature, let's see. Definitely on the face, as you can see. And then here is the chest. Here is the arm. Here. And then nothing much going on in the bottom. And then nothing much going on in the back. Once again, most focus is on the face. And then the chest area. And then a little bit on the arms. Yep, I do like this Jake Sully figure a lot more than the first one. But I do think there is... It's not like a significant difference between this one and the original Jake Sully action figure they released from Wave 1. I wish I have them side by side, but I have already put them in my display somewhere really up there. And they're riding the mountain Banshee Ikran, so it's very inconvenient for me to bring it here for show you guys a comparison, unfortunately. However, you know, I do think there is a big enough difference on the costume, on the look, for you to get both versions of them, of Jake Sully, both from Wave 1 and Wave 2. As compared to Neytiri, you know, I think Jake Sully does have a more difference in terms of look, the concept, the spirit, and also, off the camera, I checked Jake Sully from the first wave. The belly, I don't know. I think, you know, this Jake Sully bulked up a lot more than the first figure. The first figure has a flat, skinny stomach, whereas this one has a more like a middle-aged man sort of stomach. It just bulkier on a stomach here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel it this way, but I think that little tiny detail, it's what makes this figure very stand out on itself. So yeah, I would recommend you get both Jake Sully, you know, from the first wave and this wave. I think it will look very, very cool. Display them together. Cool. Here we have Jake Sully, and last we have Toniwari. This is a new character from the second movie. He's from the water village, whatever that's called, the water tribe. I do not know the name. Here we have Toniwari. He's definitely tall. Here's size comparison between him and Jake Sully. And also, interestingly enough, they have different features. Although they're all considered Navis living on the same planet. However, he does have some different biology parts or looks. That's just interesting. Here first, the feet, as you can already see, he got this extra piece of limb or whatever, this fan over there. Maybe it helps them to swim better, you know, I assume. And also the tails, he got this fish looking tail, like a flat tail as compared to, you know, cat tails, as Jake or Neytiri. And also the hands, it's interesting to see. Yeah, it's like sea creatures. I mean, these are the people from the sea, but you see the difference. And then also, of course, the costumes. By the way, this piece is non-removable. I tried. It's I don't know how they do it, but it's stuck on the bag. I guess you're just forced to get it off. You can do that. But yeah, I tried. But here we go. Oh, the costume. And this tribe of people, they also have tattoos on their body, on their face. The more tattoo means the stronger this person is, I assume. And his face, here we have the face covered with tattoo. It's beautiful. I think this figure definitely looks better. Here's a little dirt chip right here. Anyways, I think this figure definitely looks better in person as compared to the picture. Actually, I did not really like how he looks from the promo images. He just looked very disproportioned and just looked very weird in a way. Not something I like. However, having this in person, I don't know, it's not that bad, especially how huge this is, you know. And in terms of articulations, let's see, this is how far it can move up, and this is how far it can go to the back, which is not much. And then this is the arm, you can stretch out this far, and then articulations wise, it's kind of stiff, but we do have a 90-degree angle here, and we do have angle pivot here as well, and the toenail angle pivot, and the arms goes this far, goes this up, goes this down, because this is made out of soft material, whatever this thrall is, whatever this is called. But yeah, and then hand articulation, we do have a 90-degree elbow here, and also a swivel here. There's no waist swivel, however there is a bicep swivel. Yeah, there's no swivel here, but there is it's on a ball joint here underneath this piece that they covered. And then head articulation, it does not look up much because of the hair and all that. He can look down this much. Yep, left, right. Yep, once again, I don't know much about this character. I have to watch the movie to see if I like this character or not. But so far, based on the image, he's unique. He's very different than Jake and Neytiri. This character hasn't really grown on me, to be honest with you. Out of all these new characters introduced from the trailers, he is not my favorite character yet. You know, I don't know if McFarlane Toy is going to have a wave 3, that they're going to have more of these water village characters being made into action figure forms. But definitely this guy, Toniwari, I think the leader of this clan, he hasn't grown on me yet. I don't really like him that much yet, unfortunately. Yep, he comes with a dagger I already introduced, and also a spear, very long spear, even taller than him. Yep, and here is Toniwari, people. Out of this three, my favorite one is Jake Sully. Hands down, I think Jake Sully looks stunning. He is the exact Jake Sully I've imagined. I always wanted a battle look. Of course, I still hope there's gonna be a warrior looking like Jake Sully from movie 1, that he dressed up and with all these not tattoos, but all these paintings on his face when he's doing his final battle with the human clan, or the Jarkat clan. Yeah, I still wanted that version of him, but this one is something I really like. Yeah, Neytiri, I like the facial expression, the head sculpt. I think she did look very different in terms of maturity. I think she has the best face sculpt out of the three. However, other than the face, she's very similar to her original, or the movie 1 Neytiri. Not like a big difference. And Toniwari, definitely a brand new character, brand new scope. Very different in terms of physical parts. He's more adapted to water type. It's just strange to me in a way. He hasn't really grown on me as a character, because I really don't know much about him. Maybe I'll change my favoritism after seeing the movie. But for the time being, I think it's an interesting character. He's tall, he's amazing. It's an interesting choice that he is one of these three human Avatar Navi figures released on the second wave. I'm sure there are probably some other characters more interesting, more cool, more like, Jake and Neytiri's kids, they should have released their kids, right? Like their kids, isn't like their first son or second son are some of the main characters, and also their daughter. We haven't seen their action figure yet from wave 2. Yeah, interesting choice here, but I think the whole point of having Toniwari figure is to compare Toniwari with the Navi that we already knew, on their physical differences, height differences, etc. So yeah, still cool. I will encourage you guys to pick up all three by all means. But if you guys must choose, my ranking would be Jake Sully is number 1. Toniwari number 2, Neytiri number 3. Just because if you already had the first Neytiri from wave 1, I think you can pass this one. Or just choose this one over the other one if you haven't gotten a Neytiri figure yet. But yep, here is my, I guess, review of the McFarlane Toys, James Cameron's Avatar, the Wave 2, the Weight of Water, Jake Sully, Neytiri, and Toniwari action figures. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.